Hello guys, it's Barry here and we are back with another video. This time in ZANVOORT. Let's get straight into another inter-quali. Turn 1, third gear. Oh, yeah, it was really tough again. And then we short shift to 4th, not the best, obviously. And then going to this corner, 4th and then 5th. Then yeah, this track, especially in the rain, it was so understeered for some reason. And it was actually quite tough. And again, guys, same condition as Silverstone and Spa, starting wet and going to dry. Yeah, I don't know why and how it keeps happening. It was quite weird. Then going to this corner, we actually were close to go wide. If you go wide in that corner, you basically need to just need to forget about the lap time and just try to avoid the wall because then you're just gonna bottom out and you're going straight. But yeah, this is our first lap of Q1. Obviously just trying to learn inters again, trying to get the momentum. As you can see, with quite a good hairpin, I would say. And then last corner, actually, yeah, no, we just pushed the throttle and we realized we started throttling too early and we were going wide, so we had to back off a little bit. And then we finished our lap, not the best, P5. Then let's head into another lap. This is our second lap in Q1. Going to turn 1, braking, third gear again, getting the power down on third and then short shifting to 4 for better traction. We are 40 up. Going to this section, which I was struggling in the inters, I would say. Here again we missed the apex, the minimum speed was quite low. And we didn't even gain that much on the exit. Only 50 up, nothing crazy. And then going to middle sector, which was, I would say, my best sector in any condition in this track. And then going to this corner, 5th, trying to put the throttle. You have to be careful to don't use that outside curve that much. Otherwise, as I said, you're gonna bottom out, you're going straight. We missed the apex as well, but in this corner we nailed it. We gained lots of time, and then we're going to last sector, which I think before we already did it fine, but of course the track, I think, getting better and better. And then here we got a good exit as well, nearly 2.5 tenths off. Going to last corner, this time trying to get a good rotation, and we did. And we're gaining a lot of lap times at the exit. And then Freddy Rasmussen with 0.7, and let's see our lap time, 0.92, not the best, not bad. And we are P6 and we're heading in our last run in Q1. But then going to turn 1, we already knew there is way more grip in the track, and turn 1 we gained already like 30. And still didn't look good. Like, as you can see, we're taking it quite safe. And then this one, finally, we did it kinda good. But as I say, as you can see, I'm not like driving fully confident in that corner. I think that corner in general, like even in dry, I wasn't the best at that corner. Like my first sectors were not the best. But then going to middle sector, I'm always like, always was my best sector in that track. But then the car was actually close. It was actually close for me to miss the car in the braking, but we managed to get a good apex. And then we are just gaining in every every corner. I think the track Evo as well, because it was wet. It was like more like rainy at the start of the session, and it just gets to dry. But in the last chicane, now we didn't really gain that much. And then in the last corner, we actually got a really good line, really good rotation. And we are heading to finishing our last Q1 lap, which is going to decide if we go through or not. And we did a 5.4, which is enough to go through, as you can see. Heading to our Q2 lap. This is the first one. As you can see, it's fully dry. It's fully dry. Third gear. Get a really good rotation, really good line, I would say. And then this corner as well, 5th gear, really good line, really good. Like, actually, I think we did a really good one, considering it was fully inter in Q1, and then we had to jump in from inter condition to dry. So we did a 7.1, which was really good for our setup, and we kind of missed this apex by quite a lot. And then here again, too much curb. Here we got a really good apex, then going wide to open up for this corner. Again, as you can see, my middle sectors are always good, especially those two corners. Always good. And then going to last sector, we nailing the curve. We get a really good line, basically really good. last sector till, and we're just heading to last corner. We nailed the line as well again. I think our last sector was quite good, and then we're heading to finish our lap. I would say, Isma Fassi, the 005, we did a 0.7, which was already a good lap, and we're heading to our last run of Q2. We basically knew, I think, that lap will go through, but we had to go out anyway because we have a new tire anyway, and we didn't really want to risk it. Going to here, we actually nailed this corner. This was my PB first sector in Q2. Like by 30, I think. I nailed sector 1. I had a really good one, did a 6.4, which is basically 6.4 is already good for Q3. And then again in middle sector we just nailing it. Oh, and we actually lost the car. As I said, we nailing it. We lost like 40 or 50, and then going to these two corners, which I already had a good one, but we did it even better this time. We did it even better, and we gained like 30. I'm going to last sector. Trying to, we didn't quite nail the apex. As you can see, we went wide. We nailed the lap time because of the track evolution, I would say. And I'm going to last corner again. We didn't hit the apex. As you can see, this lap was quite rusty. We basically didn't do a single, we didn't do a single good corner after sector 1. As you can see, our teammate ended up being P1. You can pause and see the leaderboard, and our biggest surprise was Lucas Blixley out in Q2. Because he's been in Q3, I think, basically every races since 21 till like this race. So unlucky for him, it could happen for everyone. But anyway, we're just focusing on our lap now. First sector was quite smooth, nothing crazy, but this is banker in Q3. We're always trying to build up from this, trying to again, if you want to send any corners, sending it. If you have any doubts, we're just doing it this lap to just learn it for last round. And as you can see, we're driving really good in the middle sector again. But this corner, the exit was perfect. Perfect exit. We did a really good middle, I think, already, but our first sector wasn't really the best. Really good split, going to last sector, and we missed this apex again. It's really crucial that you cut it till you get the bump. You're getting so much lap time. We didn't do a really good chicane, but we nailed the last corner. Last corner was perfect. And we're heading to our, finish our lap. And we did a 0.59, which is already a really good lap. And we end up P3, and let's head into our final lap. Going to turn 1, third gear, trying to rotate the car as much as we can. We got a really good rotation, really good exit, but the minimum speed wasn't the best. And at this corner again, we're missing the apex by a little bit. And as I said as well, first sector was always pain for me. Anyway, we're finishing our first sector, and it's only a 6.49, which is not good. And I mean, not bad as well, but yeah. Going to middle sector, we're actually nailing every corner. Going to this corner is so crucial, this corner, and we nailed it. We nailed it. Going to this corner as well, open up, get a perfect exit, and we nailed this. We nailed sector 2. I think this was really close to my PB, and we have 9-0 split. Going to last sector, we got a really good rotation here as well. As you can see, the exit wasn't the best, but we are 120 up. Going to the last corner, and we actually turned too early, hit the curb, and we had to back off a bit. And we did a kind of mistake, like kind of big mistake in the last corner, and we only did a 5-1-0, which is enough for front row. And our teammate is P1, perfect quali for us, and let's head into the race. Yeah, I mean, the race, we had to restart so many times, but this is the one that we finally go racing, guys. I didn't put those races because it was pointless anyway. But anyway, trying to get a good start to just try to be P1, P2 because our teammate leading anyway. As you can see, our teammate like we didn't really brake late. We kind of brake early to just be safe, don't hit our teammate, and we held P2. From here, guys, we already spoke before this race that if it's rain, I need to make a gap. I need to make a gap because then I can pit in the right pit lap, and our teammate can continue one more lap, lose like 1-2 seconds, but he still can come out P1, so we can stay P1, P2. And from here, we're just trying to get a momentum back in the race. But here I'm just driving super safe and not pushing. Like here you can see maybe I push a little bit this lap, but you can still see that I'm not trying so hard with the car, because we didn't really want to slow everyone down like close, but we just wanted, because we knew our teammate is rapid. As you can see, he got pole as well. He's amazing. So we knew if he drives his pace and I drive slower and he gapped me like 2, 3, 4 tenths per lap, it's already will be enough. As you can see, lap 1 we didn't really slow down that much, but we just didn't take it that risk, and we used Nico's slipstream. And let's move to lap 6, and as you can see, we literally make 2-second gap by not like stopping on the apex, because we knew this thing gonna be long. No need to make those big of a risk, but I'm just not driving my full potential. I'm just not driving 100%, and that's it. Like if Alfie pushing me, I'm using ERS, and you can see like even from my driving, I'm not pushing. Like I'm just not pushing. Like here as well, just trying so safe, driving super safe, like I'm saving tires, not pushing at all. You can see no wheel spin, no like playing with wheel, like super chill, because we knew our teammate is pushing 100%, and even if I don't push 100%, he will make a gap, so that will be enough. You can see, but I think I was a little bit careful in the last sector to kind of get a really good exit in general if Alfie wanted to push us. Especially last corner, I always, I think, send it. Like I always went 100%. As you can see, we didn't lose that much in the last sector compared to our teammate, because we actually pushed. But yeah, we're just chilling, right? This lap, I think we lost around 1.5 tenths. And we're heading to lap 11, and the gap is 3 seconds. It's 3 seconds. We're just making those small gaps. And lap 11, as you can see, so many drivers already pitting. So this is actually crucial. Let's move to the lap that I pitted, which is lap 13. So end of 13, we're actually pitting. As you can see, we still like the gap is like 3.3. It's enough. It's more than enough that I can pit this lap, which we thought this lap is the best lap to pit. It's the fastest way. And Nico can continue one more lap, and we did a mistake here though. We went to medium tire. We thought everyone gonna go on medium, or the driver, not everyone, but the drivers behind me gonna go on medium to gain advantage. So we're like, oh, we're going on medium to try to keep the track position, because we don't want to lose position, you know. And here I saw Freddy on hard and Tom on hard as well. I was like, this should be quite tough, but here we didn't really think about it. We just thought, let's just get back to the track, because hard and medium are quite same pace in this track. Surprising. As you can see, Tom also gained position on Alfie, because he pitted the best lap, which was lap 13. And our teammate continuing one more lap, because we made that gap for him. It was all planned before the race, and we actually managed to do it perfectly, I would say. And then we're just continuing to get the rhythm, because the track is not fully dry, guys. The track is not, and as you can see, we're not really gaining on intermediates because we don't have tire temp. At the same time, the track is not fully dry, and inter are already like fast as well. Like it's already fast as well, as fast as my mediums. We gain like a tenth compared to Jake, not even. And Alfie overtook Tom, and our teammate pitted this lap. And you guys will see shortly what will happen to my teammate. But he pitted this lap, which you guys will see. Like he will surely come in front of me, like, I don't know, guys. Like I from what I remember, I think 4 seconds, 3 seconds. But I have the tire temp, so I will gain on him. So it will be like if I will gain another second. But yeah, we did a mistake here. But as you can see, our teammate is 3.7 seconds in front of us. But even if he gained a second, he's still 2.6 in front of us, which is easy win, guys. But he's on intermediate tire. He was on intermediate tires, guys. And as you can see, he was still gaining. He still gained so much on us, because I'm not pushing that much, because I'm trying to save tire. And as you can see, I am slowing everyone down for him. I'm not pushing the throttle. You can clearly see on my input. You can go down and check it out, guys. Freddy trying to pass us, but we knew we just trying to make as much gap as possible for Nico to pit for another medium, because the game put him in a wrong tire, which is another intermediate, so Nico can pit for dry. I'm just trying to damage, we're just trying for damage limitation. As you can see, I'm going super slow. We're just trying to make that gap for Nico, and as you can see, Freddy dive on us and completely hit us, completely pushed to pass us. And we now need to defend from Alfie, because in this track you don't want to be third, you want to be second or first. And we actually tried to manage, trying to manage to defend from Alfie, but we couldn't really do it. But Nico's gap is already 6 seconds, so like we tried for 2 laps, for 1 lap, to make that gap. But yeah, unfortunately Freddy overtook us, hit us and passed us, and I genuinely don't know, guys, how that was not a penalty. Like, tell me in the comment section what do you guys think, but this is definitely a pen. Anyway, let's get back to the race. As you can see, we are catching our teammate, but the thing is, the track getting fully dry now with the time, and we're not gonna pit, but he has to pit, and his intermediate is done, overheating, crazy tire wear. But the thing is, he didn't even want to go to another intermediate, so game put him in a wrong tire. He chose medium or hard, I'm not sure, and it was the easiest win for him, easiest 1-2 for us. And look what happened, or easiest like 1-2, 1-3. Look what happened. Freddy dive bombed him. He didn't even try to defend, you know. I'm quite sure, and we kind of give him space to don't really spin him around. And yeah, his race is basically over. Yeah, for nothing. He didn't do a single mistake, and it was all game's fault, guys. He didn't do anything wrong. He wanted to go on hard or medium, and yeah, unlucky for him, super unlucky. Let's back to our race, and we are the only medium runners in top 5. And we knew our tires will be done, and our engineers, my engineer Yona told me, look, you have to save so much time. We head to lap 27 now. We didn't do anything, guys. It was we're just saving tires, nothing crazy. And as you can see, Tom going around there, so and switch back us, get a really good exit, because I think hards are already better. But we're just defending and saving so much tire, guys. We're just saving so much tires, as much as we can. As you can see, we're just not pushing at all. We're just using our ERS to defend, and we're just saving so much. Like you guys can see, basically not going flat out in this corner, because the front left will be on such a bad shape. So we had to save tire. Like that was the rule. We had to save tires. We won't finish the race. As you can see, we're saving so much tire. Freddy already like gapping 7, 8 tenths every lap, and we're just saving so much tire. We're just trying our best, and we knew we have to save tire. At this rate, guys, I really thought I'm gonna end up outside of top 5, because my tires will be worse from any lap we do. I'm gonna have worse tire compared to all the hard runners, and I have to save tire as well. I can't really push with whatever tire I have. As you can see, we're just making gap, using a little bit of our ERS, and then going to turn 1, not like trying to push the car, and we're heading to lap 33 again. You can see our tire wear again. Tom tried to switch back us, but we're just defending from him. A GG to him as well. He wasn't dirty at all. He could maybe just push to pass me like what Freddy did. Of course, Freddy is not a dirty driver as well, I know it, but he could do what Freddy did. And you guys have to also think about this. It's Tom, so Tom can also push for me to pass Freddy, because you know they are basically same team. So basically, I'm defending from 2 Red Bull. I'm battling 1 for win, and defending from others, and I have to save my tires to even finish the race, and at the same time I have to battle for the win if I can. So such a tricky condition. I think that was, I'm just managing my race. I wasn't even thinking about winning it. I just wanted to manage to finish this race without getting a puncture with these tires. Nothing, guys, you can see there's nothing happening, just making gap, using my ERS, and saving my tires. And we're heading to last lap, and you can see Freddy is flashing. I didn't know that, guys, otherwise I would push that lap to stay closer to Freddy. I didn't know he's flashing, and right now this lap we knew our tires like gonna make it. because it's fine. And from here, I am pushing, guys, this last lap. For the first time, we're pushing in this stint. But for the first time, I'm actually pushing this lap. And we are using our little bit of ERS. Because if I knew he's flashing, I would stay closer. And yeah, I mean, I was a little bit happy with P2 because I thought he has even more ERS with me compared to me. But we're nailing everything in our middle sector again. Middle sector was our best sector. You guys can see we are always managing to have a best line, get a really good exit again. And here we're not using ERS. But after the race we speak about this. That I had to use ERS here to stay closer to Freddy, even though I'm gonna go below 10. Because the slipstream will be way stronger. And Freddy nailed this corner, to be fair. And we don't have that much grip as well. Our tires are worse than Freddy and everyone. Our tires are basically done. And we just tried our best, guys. And we managed to bring only P2 from this race, but we had to manage so much. We tried to finish behind Freddy. Freddy won the race, and our teammate had to win this race, but unfortunately he had that weird tire, and he finished basically last. Didn't get his point. We still finished P2. We got a really good momentum for a spot, and we finished P2 here as well. Good result considering what happened. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.